Hello, my name's Teo Alvarez, and I'm gonna do my soccer presentation on Roberto Firmino. And I wanted to do it in video style because I decided that it would be fun. So, Roberto Firmino, he plays for the club Liverpool, who's in the Premier League, if you didn't know. And he also plays for Brazil. And yeah, and so the reason I chose Firmino is because he plays in my position, around my position. I'm also a fan of Liverpool, their club, his club. And he has like a really specific playing style where he plays the false nine. And it's just a thing that I think I could be good at. And it's like a pretty cool thing. So, he plays false nine, which means that, so basically, if these are your midfielders, this is your 7, and this is your 11. Let's make that 7 a bit more clear. And this is Firmino with his false 9, and these are defenders. And so, basically what a false 9 does is once the midfielders get the ball, he'll drop back, receive the ball, and so he has the ball, he's right there, he's got his back on it like that, and so he'll draw the defenders in, they'll follow him in, and then that opens up even more space for the 7 and 11, so he can either turn around and play the 11, or turn around this way and play the 7, or he can turn and try and dribble or do skill moves through them, and the mids can go to the outside. And so that's pretty much Liverpool's strategy. That's pretty much their strategy. They play a false 9 formation. And so Firmino is pretty much the most important role on the field. And Brazilians are famous for their skill moves, and he's Brazilian, and he's no exception. He's insane with skill moves, and he'll just dribble around people and cut it back and forth. He'll take the ball, go to a person, cut it one way, they'll dive, cut it the other way, they'll dive again, and then cut it the other way and just dribble. And so he makes players break their own ankles, and it's just really fun watching him because he can do stuff like that, and he can just dribble really well. And so I also like him because he always thanks his teammates after they help him score a goal. He's like, thanks, Salah or Mane or Robertson or whoever gave him the pass, and he'll give him a high five, just say thanks, and that's just a really good thing to do, because some people like Ronaldo are just really self-centered. They're still good people, but they're just self-centered, so Ronaldo will just run off and do his celebration. He's like, yay! And then Bale, the one who crossed it to him, if he's on Madrid, Bale's just like, oh, okay. But Firmino is a lot better sport, and he'll just be really nice to his teammates, and you can look at games and he'll always be smiling when his teammates score and congratulating them. And he also has cool celebrations, which I like about him. He'll take his teammates' celebrations, and he has his one signature celebration where he puts his hand over half of his face. And the reason he does it is because the first time the reason he does it is because when Liverpool played PSG one time, he came in as a second half sub. And so he came in and against PSG, and then he scored and put one hand over his eye to signify that he was all better and his fitness was fine and he's still a good player because he just came from, I'm not completely sure what club he came from, but yeah. And yeah, the most important part about him, I think, is that he'll always press players really hard. So let's say these are the defenders, and so the defender will have the ball and he'll just run as hard as he can. He'll always press his hardest and just run up to all of them. Whoever has the ball, just annoy the crap out of them till they make like a wrong pass or something, or just messing up the tiniest bit, and he'll have Mane and Salah behind him to back him up. Like, yeah. And he's just really good at defending as a striker because he was once a defender when he was younger, and so he knows how to be a defender, and so he'll just press people and annoy them. Like in their latest game against Brighton, he pressed the defense really hard and created a lot of opportunities like that and almost scored off of a couple of them. And I think he's like a really underrated player, and he needs to be considered at like a lot higher level. Like, for example, I'm just using this as an example. In FIFA, he's rated as a 54, or an 84, I mean. And Salah's rated at an 89. And I think they're like about the same level, and Firmino's maybe even better because he just has like a lot of attributes that he's really good at. He's really good at defending. He's really good at playing the false nine, giving back, distributing, dribbling, doing skill moves, boom, boom, boom. And so I think he should just be considered at a lot higher level. And yeah, I just wanted to get that across. So, Roberto Firmino. Thank you for watching. Yeah, that's my presentation.